So you want to live a longer life? Start running. I know it sounds simple, but the science says it could be your ticket to not just a longer life, but a better one. Now I want you to stick with me, and I'm going to explain why running, especially slow running, is the secret weapon for staying healthy, strong, and full of life as we age. Because seriously, who doesn't want to have that? It's natural to reflect on health and longevity as we get older, specifically in middle age. Many of us have seen our friends or family members struggle with declining health, and it's something that we all want to avoid. I know I do, because seeing my mother-in-law, seeing my wife, seeing some of my friends struggle with their health, it has kind of woken me up to the fact that we're getting older, and it's up to us to be able to look after our bodies, our minds, and our physical well-being. The good news is running can help. If you're already running regularly, you're already on the right path. And if you're not, look, it's never too late to start. I didn't start until I was in my mid-40s. Here's how running and a few other science-based habits can help avoid the early death as we age. I guess there's no two ways of saying it, really. But what do I know? I'm no doctor. Running reduces all-cause mortality. Like, did you know that runners have a 25 to 40% lower risk of premature death compared to non-runners? Look, even running just 20 minutes a day at a slow pace can make a huge difference. But why? Because running improves cardiovascular health. Heart disease is a leading cause of death worldwide. And by running, you're activating the strengthening of your heart, improving circulation, and setting yourself up for a healthier future. Boosting the mitochondria function. Have you ever felt like you don't have enough energy like you used to? That's where mitochondria comes in. These tiny powerhouses in your cells produce energy, and running, especially at slower, steady pace, helps them grow and become more efficient. Yes, you have to run a little bit faster later on, but this is just the beginning. This means more endurance, more energy, and less fatigue as we age. It supports heart health and longevity. Running at a conversational pace is one of the best things you can do for your heart. It strengthens your heart without overtaxing it and improving how much blood it pumps per minute. It lowers your resting heart rate and keeps your arteries flexible. These are critical factors for reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. I'm going to put a pin in this right now and tell you 100%. I have family members who have had dementia, they've had stroke, they've had brain aneurysms, they've had bad shit happen. And I'm going to tell you that exercise is one of those things that can significantly help. Really, 100%. This is how winning is done, guys. Get out there, put in the work, do all the things you need to do to make sure your body is staying healthy. And it's been eye-opening to me as I go through this process over the last number of months that it really has brought it home. It's brought it back home, and I'm doing something about it for me in my life. Look, it also enhances fat metabolism. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows and it becomes easier to store fat, and I know that personally. Slow running trains your body to use fat as fuel, helping with weight management and reducing the visceral fat, the type of fat linked to chronic diseases like diabetes. Plus, it improves insulin sensitivity, keeping your blood sugar stable and lowering your risk of type 2 diabetes. These are things that I'm very concerned of, and I'm paying close attention to it. Building musculoskeletal resilience. Running gets a bad rap for being hard on your joints, but the truth is, it's a weight-bearing activity that strengthens your bones, muscles, and connective tissue. So slow running minimizes the impact while promoting resilience and reducing your risk of osteoporosis and joint issues later on in life. Again, that's something that I am very well aware of because my mother had a number of issues with that, so I'm paying attention. It also reduces inflammation and promotes recovery. Chronic inflammation is the major driver in age-related diseases, and the good news is slow running can help reduce the inflammation. It reduces the inflammation markers like C-reactive protein and promotes recovery by improving blood flow to the muscles and tissue. 7 is improving mental health and cognitive function, and I cannot stress this one more than today. It's minus 22 outside. It's very difficult to go out for a run. Reading about what I'm talking about right now makes a big difference in my life because I don't like doing crossword puzzles or word searches or things like that. I don't know what it is. It's something that I've never really enjoyed. I don't know if it's being dyslexic in my life, and a good majority of it I didn't really know that I had. So I don't know if that is the thing, but the one thing I can say is running has really helped me with my brain. So running isn't just good for your body, it's a game changer for your noggin. It boosts the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which supports brain cell growth and promotes against cognitive decline. You'll also feel happier, less stressed, thanks to those mood-boosting endorphins that we all get after a run. We know what it's like. We're on cloud 9 after a run. It's great. 8 is it activates longevity genes. Running at a moderate intensity can activate genes linked to longevity. And these genes help maintain the telomere length, which promotes your DNA and slows down aging process. Think of it as a way to keep your cells young and healthy. I mean, seriously, who doesn't want that? 9 is social and emotional benefits. One of the best parts of running is how it connects us to each other. Whether you join a running group or just chat with a friend during a slow run, these connections boost your emotional well-being.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen.
Loneliness is a significant predictor of early death, and running can help combat that. How many of you have a best friend other than your significant other than your wife, other than a family member, outside of your circle? Okay? How many of us have that? I have to raise my hand and say I'm very lucky. I've got a good 5 amazing friendships outside of my family, outside of my immediate family, and I am so grateful for each and every one of them because it makes a huge difference to me as I age. Now, who doesn't want improved sleep quality? I mean, I know I do. So if you're struggling with sleep, regular aerobic exercise like running helps regulate your circadian rhythm, and it increases the time you spend in deep restorative sleep. That's like REM sleep. This is crucial for recovery and overall health, especially as sleep patterns often change when we get older. Some of us don't need as much, or we think we don't need as much, and we end up waking up earlier and going to bed later. Something that I've experienced. So here's a takeaway for runners over 40. Running flow just isn't an easy workout. It's a powerful tool for aging grace. It improves your metabolic efficiency, protects your heart, sharpens your mind, and helps you maintain resilience. And the best part, it aligns perfectly with the need of the body in its 40s and beyond. Here's to the hard work. We all got to do what it is we got to do. We all got to do what it is we got to do. And showing up for yourself, for your fitness, for your goals, for your recovery, and yes, YouTube. And for all of you, thanks for helping me push through my dark times. Helping you preserve performance, health, vitality for years to come. And that's something that I'm raising my hand to because I'm all about that. So if you want to live longer and feel better, lace up your running shoes and start running. It may not be easy at the beginning, but it does get easier as you go down that road. Remember, it's not all about speed or distance, it's about consistency and enjoying the journey. Look, if any of this resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend, someone who needs a little motivation to start running, to start their journey. Look, and let's build a healthier future one step at a time. Now, like I always say, get out and run, and this video right here will certainly be something that you may want to watch next. Get out and run, guys. It's good for you.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.